What's good out there, everybody? It's your boy J Realist TV, and I'm back with another banger. Check it out, man. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't be a J-Cat. Don't be a weirdo. Don't come through peeking and not speaking. If you watching, subscribe. If you watching, comment. If you watching, like. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't trying to act like nobody. I'm just doing my thing. Anyway, back at y'all, man. A lot of y'all was real upset about my third to the last video, man. When I did about the Norteños out here in Sacramento. Y'all was a little upset about that. I can't help that I went to school with them dudes, and I was cool with a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with everybody. Don't matter you blood, Crip, Norte, fucking Norteño, fucking don't matter. I'm cool with everybody. Don't even matter. But the Northerners was highly upset. They like, bro, how you doing a video about them? You in Sacramento, you in the capital. So check it out. As promised, my Norteño video. As promised. This is it. This is the one. Let's get into it. So I'm going to take y'all all the way back, man. This had to be probably about 2006. Roughly 2006, man. I was getting in a lot of trouble, fresh out of high school. So grandma was like, you need to go to San Jose to live with your daddy. You feel me? And I didn't want to go, but I was like, hell with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So my dad lived on a street called Seven Trees. If any of you familiar with it, y'all know what's over there. You feel me? So he lived right in the heart of it too. So one day, me, my sister, and I believe my cousin, we walked to this park where there's a park. It's actually a school, right? It's a school on one side, a park on the other, and there's a library right there, right? So we're right there at the park. I don't know the name of the park. I think the school is called Andrew Hill. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section, because this was a while ago, but I believe it was called Andrew Hill. I don't know the name of that park, but I know it's like right across the street from the 7-Eleven right there on Seven Trees Boulevard. And I'm all blued up. I got my sister, she rocking this all blue, like bandana flannel and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she from SOS out there. She rock with the Usos, you feel me? And we all blued up, right? We go to the park, we chilling. This little black kid walk up. And I say kid, he's about my age at the time. But he like, y'all Crips, huh? We like, hell nah, right? He like, I want to be a Crip. So my cousin like, you want to be a Crip? All right. There was these two dudes walking, right? And they were walking just normally, you know, just pacing. I'm like, man, go strip them for everything they got, right? Now they walking through the field headed towards the school. There's a whole nother neighborhood back there. And granted, this is only like my second month, third month out there. I know nothing about the layout. I don't know nothing about what gangs are in the area. But this is my, I think, third month out there. Next thing I know, man, little bro like run up to him like, give me everything you got. He ain't got no gun, no knife, no nothing. He strip him though. They give him whatever, right? And they take off walking. And granted, they didn't run. They didn't yell. They just slowly walk their normal pace, like they going home. They ain't tripping, like another day getting robbed. He come back to us like, yeah, I just put in work for the lokes. I'm laughing because I'm like, brother, that ain't work. You know what I'm saying? You did some dumbass shit, but I'm kicking back. I'm chilling. I'm letting them do their thing. Like I said, I only been there a couple months. I hadn't seen my family in so long. I'm just watching. Man, I say we got to chilling with little bro, you know what I'm saying, chopping it up with him. Whole time he like, I want to get put down, I want to get put down. Bro, nah, G, hell nah, man. Take your little ass home. He didn't want to go home. So this had to be around 3 o'clock in the evening. Now let's fast forward to probably like 7 o'clock at night. It's getting dark, right? Man, we go over there by the damn, there's tennis courts. I don't know if this stuff is still there. I haven't been out there in so long, but there was a tennis court at that park. And we're like, where you walk through the main gate, we're probably like standing 5 feet from that, right? We're on this side of the tennis courts, and there's a whole nother side that's empty, right? But I'm looking out towards the field, and I'm just looking. And I'm like, because I see something, right? But I see figures coming, but at the same time, I see shiny ass objects too, right? So out the blue, bruh, my sister said, bro, run. No, my sister said, bro, go, right? I look over. It's goddamn 15 Northerners. They all our age, but it's 15 Northerners, like, running up on us. Little dude that was with us, the little black kid, he took off like, dude had burners. I mean, burners. He took off, full sprint, gone, right? He hit the gate. Instead of him going through the walking side of the gate where you could walk through, he hops over this big ass fence. He climbing up there, looking like a little monkey. He climbing, right? He jumped down the other side and leap off. They go straight through the gate and pick his little ass up and pack him out, right? Now, I'm watching that go down, but at the same time, I'm watching the 12 in front of me because they got weapons. One had a bottle. His bottle was like cut off. Like he had broke it and was, I'm taking this in. Other dude had a stick. One dude had a bat. One dude had a fucking machete, bro, with a little hook on the end of it. Like they all was ready for war. Now, there was some with their hands in their pocket, right? I know what that meant. But, man, them dudes, who hit my cousin? Who put their hands on my brother? Who? And I'm like, bro, myself, like, that was that fool. I'm like, bro, I didn't do nothing. Like, I ain't pointing no fingers, but I did nothing, right? Sis, she like, it was him. So, like, 5 more rushing. He gone. Oh, so while he's squabbling, they trying to hit him so bad and kick him so bad. Little bro then wiggled up out of there and got on. So when she was like, it's him, they look over and he gone towards 7-Eleven. He obviously was running home, right? He got ghost. Like, they chased him, right? He was gone. So we sitting here going back and forth with the people in front of us because they trying to, like, they not coming up on us, right? They keeping their distance, but you could tell it was one out the bunch that was real aggressive. Like all they would have had to do was say, get him, and he had to do what he had to do, right? But out in the field, remember they came from that field area, right? That's going towards, I believe it's Andrew Hill. Coming back from that field, oh man, I'm looking because now I see something else, right? And bruh is walking like this, like he got a shotty. He like, and all I see is it doing is him walking, right? He like, and I'm like, this motherfucker, he got a gun. So I'm like, sis, cousin, this fool got a gun. So when I say that, they all the little young Northerners, they was Northerners, they had their red rags, and one dude had a 14 sweater on. And they look over, I look over, and they look. And one of the dudes in the back said, here come uncle. But he said it in Spanish, right? I found out later that he said uncle. But he come in and he like, which one of you Mayate? He called us Mayate, and I didn't know what the word Mayate meant. You know what I'm saying? Sis, she from out there, so she know how to speak Spanish. She messed with the Samoans, so she know how to speak a bunch of different languages. But she told me after what it meant, and I was kind of salty, because I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. But he came on, which one of you Mayates put your hand on my nephew? And he pointing the shotty at us, but he could have held it down to his waist, but he holding it up like this, like he got it locked in, you feel me? He like, you know what I'm saying? And while he waving it, I'm like, I'm playing, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing a game with him because, like, nigga, you ain't about to shoot me in my face, bro. That's out. But I ain't about to run because if I run, you going to hit me in the back. So I had to think smart, think quick, think fast. I always think fast. I'm always a fast thinker. I live life on the edge, on my toes. Like, I'm always quick to get out of a situation. So I had to think fast. What I did was I just happened to look at everybody while he talking. And I think my cousin was talking to him, trying to calm him down. I'm looking. I'm sizing everybody up, right? I'm big at the time, so I got everybody by 100 pounds or more. About a couple inches in height or more, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if they drop them weapons and we get down, I got a chance. You feel me? I'm gonna be throwing motherfuckers, but I ain't want my sister to get beat up, and I damn for sure didn't want my cousin to get beat up, so I had to calm down. Granted, let me tell you, so you know, me coming from Sacramento, the heart of Bloods, gangbanging, Crips, a lot go down here, you know what I'm saying? Going to a city where, I ain't gonna say it don't go down, but that's Silicon Valley, like, that's breaded, like, the stuff there is minor. It's kiddie land to here, you feel me? So, me being high, I had to calm down, because I don't want to put them in a situation that they can't get out of. So I looked at the dude in the background, and he had an East Palo Alto sweater on. Now, let's go back. I was born in East Palo Alto. I still got family that reside in East Palo Alto. So, I'm like, hey, Rogue, what's happening? Immediately, he looked. He like, what's up, Rogue? I'm like, shit, man, call your goons off, bro. He like, hey, y'all, calm down, man. They ain't do it. It was other, bro, man. Calm down. That's the homie. I didn't know this dude, right? But he told me he was from Sac Street, out there in East Palo Alto. I know them as Northerners, right? And after that, he was told uncle, like, calm down. Uncle, like, no, one of them gotta go. And he like, it was the other dude. They chasing him already. They ain't had nothing to do with this. The two dudes that he had robbed, the little black dude had robbed, were there. And they also said, nah, they didn't do nothing. They was sitting down. It was the other dude. Unc was still holding the gun, but you could see in his eye, he was frustrated. He wanted to pop us. He wanted to down him somebody that night. Because who knows? He probably was at home in his bed or watching a movie, chilling, watching the game, drinking him a Modelo, just chilling. And we didn't got him out of his element. We didn't fucked up everything. Now, he didn't miss the game. He didn't miss the fight. His Modelo getting warm. Store probably about to close. He mad. He wanted to gun somebody down. But luckily, those three called off the goon squad. And so me and the Northerner dude, I mean, they all was Northerners, but me and dude from Sac Street, man, we was chopping it up. We was kicking it. I'm not kicking it, but we shook hands and shit. And then he got to asking me, like, where you live at, what schools you go to. Now, I knew what street we lived on back in the day, because remember, I left there at like 4 or 5. I was young. So I called out that street, and he like, oh, yeah, I know people from over there. You from G, woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, yeah, man, I used to live out there at the G, you feel me? Yeah. But I don't remember much about it, because like I said, I left at 4 or 5. So we chopped it up for a good 10 minutes, dude. And I swear to God, everybody else started walking back, me and him. We all just kicking and talking. And come to find out, dude ended up being real chill, man. We ended up swapping numbers. And I think probably like a few months later, he ended up breeding some dogs and hit me up like I got some bullies. And I ended up grabbing a bully off of him. I went over to his house and I got to see all the OGs, man. I mean, these dudes were like this was really my like being in Sac, I see Northerns all the time, right? But the Bay is a little different, right? Now, the Northerners out there, I noticed a lot of them got the longer hair. It's here too, don't get me wrong. Sacramento, they got it too. But this is where I really first was like being in Sac, I didn't really mingle with them like that, all right? They had them, but I didn't really function with them like that. Maybe here or there, but out there, I was really at their function. I was in the function. And they had long hair, you know what I'm saying? Some had braids. They whole swag was like the blacks, right? They swag was just like blacks. I couldn't tell no different other than the skin complexion. I mean, they had grills. Up north, we like to rock those gold nuggets a lot. Like, you see anybody in Cali with gold nuggets, most likely he's from Northern California. It's a staple here. Gold nugget rings as well. They all had the gold nuggets. They was, what's up, bro? You know, they always talking like that. You know what I'm saying? But the OGs, I noticed OGs wasn't having it. They didn't talk like that. They were still real, I ain't gonna say cholo. Yeah, I could say cholo. Usually when I say cholo, I'm thinking of Southern California, but somebody tell me what cholo means. I don't know. Does that mean gangster? But they was real, like, you know, head up, talk with respect, look you in your eye. You know what I'm saying? They shake your hand. They looking at you while they shaking your hand. It ain't none of this, you feel me? They was, you feel me, shaking your hand. I felt the respect from them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that a lot of them were from the penitentiary. They have been, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them haven't. But I think now that I look back on it, I could have got us all in a messed up situation. And the reason why I say it is because of old boy from East Palo Alto, from Sack Street. If he wasn't there, we'd have been dead. Because he's the main one who was like, nah, that's the homie. And I even know him, he called me that. So immediately I had nothing but respect for that dude, man. And ever since then, man, I just been cool, man. I had no more bad encounters with the Norteños. That was it, man. I can even tell you a time where we was about to get down. So it was me, my sister. She was going to Andrew Hill at the time. I believe that's the name of the school. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. And apparently there was some Asians trying to jump her, right? These dudes and one female. I think it was like 3 dudes and a female. And they were Asian Crips. And at the time, I believe they were going at it with the Samoans out there. And sis ran with the Samoans. So she called me. I'm at home. She like, bro, get up here. They trying to pack me out. They trying to jump me. So I'm like, what? So I called the Norteño from Sack Street. I called a few other Crips that lived in the same apartments I did, because they were all from Seven Trees Crip, right? And we mob up there, right? My dad had gave me a car, and he said, if you figure out how to drive this car, you can have it. It was an Acura, bro. It was a stick shift. I had never drove a stick. That day I got in that car and boop, 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 boop. Everybody was like, you know what you're doing? I'm like, hey, shut up. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to shift in there. Man, I finally got out of first gear and was gone. Once I made it out of first, I was gone. I slid up to that school, and we surrounded that school, man. Like, I think we had to be like 12 thick up there, 2 cars. We was deep. And them dudes took off running like a bat out of hell. But that day I told sis, man, you respect these Northerners. Them females, you ever see them getting jumped or bullied by these motherfuckers, you jump in. Sis was like, it's good, I'm with it. And man, everything was peaches and cream. Everything was peaches and cream. So my encounter with the Northerners was similar to the Southerners, but I ended up being friends, man, with the Northerners, man. I ended up being cool partners with them. That's my story. I hope y'all liked it. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. That's the only way I'm gonna keep making these, man, with y'all support and y'all, you know, y'all feedback. When y'all leave me feedback, that help me do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? That give me that fire. You know what I'm saying? Making these videos ain't easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in front of this bright ass light ain't easy. So y'all do what y'all need to do, man. I'm gonna do what I need to do. Once again, it's J Realist TV, and I'm out.